Jessie slammed on her bike pedals, wind screaming past her ears. Last delivery of the night, and late. Come on, she muttered, weaving through the midtown crowd. Tourists always in the way. Finally, she hit Wall Street, the address a skyscraper that screamed money. Prescott and Sterling, attorneys at law. Even the lobby was marble and steel. Elevator doors opened, a pack of suits spilled out, power ties and phone calls about billion-dollar deals. Jessie slipped in right behind them, a delivery ninja. Perfect, she thought. Then another guy stepped in. Dark suit, slicked back hair, radiating I own this city vibes. Beep, beep, beep. The elevator groaned. A lawyer checked the panel. Weight limit, he announced, eyes widening, awkward glances. Then one turned to Jessie. Someone's got to get out. Jessie blinked. Last one in, last one out, right? She looked straight at Mr. Powersuit. You, she said, pointing. He raised a perfectly sculpted eyebrow, surprised to be called out. Me? Yeah, you. Basic elevator rules. A lawyer mumbled. She's got a point. Powersuit crossed his arms. Not happening. I have a meeting upstairs. Jessie matched his stance. So do I. My delivery's just as important as your meeting. Lawyers exchanged glances, shifting uncomfortably. Miss, just take the next one. It's like 2 minutes, one pleaded. 2 minutes late and I'm docked pay. You serious? Jessie shot back. Why me? Why not him? She jabbed a finger at Mr. Powersuit, who now had a smirk, like this was entertainment. Because, a lawyer sighed, he's Mr. Caldwell, the CEO, Nicholas Caldwell. Jessie blinked again. So? CEOs can wait too. Silence. Then Caldwell smiled right at her. Gutsy. I like it. I got food to deliver. You got a firm to run. Another lawyer stepped out, defeated. Fine. I'll walk. Let's go. Doors closed. Elevator lurched upwards. Jessie glared at Caldwell. Bet you got that CEO title by bullying people. And you'd make a hell of a lawyer, he retorted, amusement in his voice. 28th floor, suits bailed out, ignoring Jessie. Caldwell headed for a corner office. Jessie went to drop off the delivery. Recipient name, N. Caldwell. She froze. No way. System error? Nope, she knocked, bracing herself. Caldwell looked up, surprised. You again. Jessie forced a smile, tight enough to crack. Yep, life's a sitcom. Food delivery, Mr. CEO in a hurry. She slammed the bag on his desk, maybe a little too hard. Caldwell chuckled, a low rumble. Looks like fate's got a sense of humor. Or maybe I'm cursed. He picked up the bag, studying her. You've got a mouth on you. Ever think about doing something besides deliveries? Jessie narrowed her eyes. Why does everyone keep asking me that? Because you're quick, sharp, fearless. Rare combo. I started law school, dropped out. Why? Jessie looked away. Personal. She crossed her arms. If you're about to give me a pep talk, pass. Caldwell chuckled again. Nah. He scribbled on a pad, slid it across the desk. Mock case. Employee fired, no reason. How do they fight it? Jessie read it, a spark igniting. Seriously? Testing me now? Curious. Jessie rolled her eyes, but the lawyer in her was already engaged. Depends on the contract, seniority, wrongful termination, breach of contract. Lots of angles. Caldwell watched, a glint in his eye. You've got it. Jessie frowned. Was that a test? Yep, you passed. Great. Can I go? Caldwell grabbed her delivery bag. Want a better job than this? Come to my office tomorrow. Let's talk. Jessie raised an eyebrow. Job offer? Chance. What you do with it, your call. Jessie snatched his card, left without a word. Caldwell watched her go, a smile playing on his lips. This girl was anything but ordinary. Jessie stared at Caldwell's card like it was a lottery ticket. Except the prize wasn't money, it was him, a demanding CEO boss. She sighed. This was insane. Home, her roommate Chloe was glued to some trashy reality show, popcorn in hand. Lawyer brawl update? Chloe asked, eyes glued to the screen. Jessie flopped on the couch. Got fired, argued with the CEO, now he's offering me a job. Chloe's eyes widened. Elevator guy? Mr. Hotsuit? Jessie groaned. One and only. Chloe clicked her tongue. Rom-com alert. Bet you'll be married by Christmas. Jessie threw a pillow. Real life, Chloe. Bills to pay. So? Chloe prompted. Jessie looked at the card. I think I'll go. Nothing to lose. Jessie took a deep breath, walked into the building. No delivery bag, no uniform, no smell of takeout. Blouse, black pants, heels that screamed blisters. Receptionist recognized her instantly. Back again? Jessie smiled. Less crowded elevator this time. The woman chuckled, buzzed Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell, your guest is here. Pause. Nod. Go right up. Jessie headed for his office. Elevator doors opened. No one told her to get out. Caldwell was behind his desk like he knew she'd come. He smiled. Welcome to the office, Jessie. Haven't accepted anything yet. Then why are you here? Jessie crossed her arms. Curiosity. Caldwell raised an eyebrow. Have a seat then. Jessie hesitated, then sat. Caldwell slid a file across the desk. First challenge. Jessie picked it up, skimmed it. Wait, this is a real contract. Yep. Review it? Find problems? Jessie narrowed her eyes. Still testing me? Caldwell smiled. Always. But that's how you learn. Jessie huffed, grabbed a pen, started reading. 3 minutes, she was already marking it up. Caldwell watched, amusement in his eyes. Find anything? Jessie looked up. Clause about deadlines, penalty fees, contractor's discretion. Basically, they can charge whatever they want. Caldwell nodded. Legal? Jessie smirked. Legal, yeah. Ethical? Hell no. Caldwell chuckled. Like how you think. Jessie crossed her arms. Passed test too? Caldwell stood, hand outstretched. Accept the job. This is your daily grind. Jessie hesitated a beat, then shook his hand. I accept. No coffee runs. Caldwell grinned. Deal. Jessie was introduced as Caldwell's new assistant. Whispers erupted. Delivery girl? He hired her? Jessie rolled her eyes. Already got a nickname. Caldwell's secretary, Lena, smiled. Don't sweat it, they'll forget. Or remember forever. Lena laughed. Desks this way. Files to organize. Jessie stared at the mountain of paper. Punishment? Normal day one? Jessie sighed, started sorting. 15 minutes, she'd found 2 major errors, pen in hand marking inconsistencies. Caldwell walked by, stopped. Errors already? Jessie looked up. If I'm getting fired for fixing bad contracts, tell me now. Caldwell laughed. Relax, exactly what I expected. Jessie breathed out. Great, halfway through contract 2. Caldwell watched, impressed. You'll be running this place soon. Jessie grinned. Don't doubt it. Not everyone was thrilled. Hyder Reynolds, senior attorney, had been watching her since day 1, eyes like daggers. Lunchtime, he cornered her. You know you don't deserve to be here, right? Jessie raised an eyebrow. Says who? You? Years of law school, you were delivering pizza last week. Jessie smiled. And Caldwell hired me. What does that say about you? Hyder's face flushed red. We'll see how long you last. Jessie tilted her head. Want to bet? Caldwell appeared. Perfect timing. Ego contest over? Clients waiting. Jessie followed Caldwell, a victorious smirk on her face. Hyder stayed put, fuming. First battle, won. But Jessie knew this was just the opening round. A week ago, pizza delivery. Now, CEO's assistant at a top firm. Insane. Contracts on her desk, judgmental stares from lawyers who thought she was a joke. Didn't care. Okay, maybe a little. Never show it. Caldwell walked past, folder in hand. Contracts done. Jessie grabbed the stack, raised an eyebrow. Want me to review them in the dark, eyes closed? Can fake it. He laughed. Folder, meeting, important client, 10 minutes. Jessie's eyes widened. Meeting? Me? Caldwell shrugged. Want to learn? See how it's done. She grabbed the folder, straightened her spine, followed him. Funny, even as a non-lawyer, she felt more at home here than some of the snobs. Meeting room, client, Mr. Martinez, serious face. Looked at Caldwell, then Jessie, surprised. Who's this? Caldwell sat, gestured Jessie to do the same. My assistant, Jessie Evans. Martinez frowned. Assistant? Expected someone senior? Jessie smiled, crossed her arms. Funny, expected more polite clients. Caldwell suppressed a laugh. Martinez's eyes widened. Jessie opened the folder, slid a contract across. Straight to the point, Mr. Martinez. Renegotiating termination clause, right? Martinez narrowed his eyes, suspicious. Yes. Jessie gave a patient smile. Problem is, your way opens the door for others to use same argument against you. Don't want that, do you? Martinez stared at the document, frown deepening. Caldwell watched Jessie amused. Solution, Jessie? She circled a section. Adjust this part. Termination clause changes only in specific, predefined situations. No loopholes. Martinez looked at Caldwell. She always like this? Caldwell grinned. Day one. Martinez shook his head, sighed. Someone who gets to the point, let's do it. Jessie kept a straight face inside she was doing a victory dance. Leaving the room, Caldwell looked at her approvingly. Keep this up, you'll take my job. She shrugged. Don't worry, I'll let you keep the corner office. He laughed. Conference room, lawyers are lost. They found a heated debate. Won't work. Client's gonna lose millions. Caldwell stepped in, silence fell. Lost. Are we? Hyder, voice dripping sarcasm. Complex case, stuck. Caldwell grabbed a folder, tossed it on the table. Assistant got ideas? All eyes on Jessie. Pressure wave. She picked up the doc, scanned it. Company trying to ditch contract, no penalty, claiming service failure. Proof of failure? Jessie asked. Company says so, docs are weak, a lawyer replied. Jessie flipped pages, smiled. Way out. Hyder scoffed. Delivery girl's got a plan? Jessie ignored him. Company needs solid proof of failure to ditch penalty. Docs are weak, argue breach of contract if they cancel without paying. Caldwell smiled. Exactly. Lawyers exchanged glances. Even Hyder looked surprised. Could work, someone murmured. Caldwell looked at Jessie, satisfied. Well done, Evans. Getting the hang of it. She smirked. Just warming up. Everyone gone, Caldwell leaned against the table, studying her. Making people uncomfortable, you know that? Jessie rolled her eyes. Oh, you noticed? Thought they were loving me. He chuckled. Good, Jessie. Better than most here. Means some will try to drag you down. Jessie narrowed her eyes. Scaring me? Preparing you. She sighed. Been through worse. Caldwell watched her, then smiled. Good. Feeling things are about to get interesting. Jessie grinned. Can't wait. Turned to leave. Jessie, Caldwell called. She stopped. Next challenge. He tossed a folder. Present solution directly to client. Jessie looked at the folder, then back at him. Enjoy testing me? Caldwell smiled. Enjoy surprising me. She grabbed the folder, walked out, feeling like this was just the beginning. Caldwell watched her go, smile on his face. This was going to be fun. Jessie didn't know it, but she was now a key player. Some wouldn't like it one bit. But Jessie, she never backed down. Jessie left Caldwell's office, folder heavy in her hand. New challenge, more pressure. This test wasn't just skills, it was handling office tension. Suspicious glances, hallway whispers. Some thought joke, others threat. Didn't care. Or tried not to. Desk, folder open, documents spread out. Contract dispute, company versus supplier, breach of contract. Company wanted out, no compensation, supplier missed deadlines. Problem, contract was vague, loopholes galore, Jessie sighed. Not easy. Argument prep, client presentation, no mistakes allowed. Failure meant ammo for critics, proof she didn't belong. Morning vanished, contract analysis, notes, cross-referencing. Not just law, but how words on paper could be weaponized. Lunchtime, cafeteria, lawyers in groups, loud debates. Jessie walked in, noticed stares, ignored some, whispers from others. Coffee, sandwich, trying to block out the murmurs. Then, Hyder's voice, loud enough for the room. Office's rising star prepping for her epic fail. Jessie took a breath, turned to face him. Hyder sat with two other lawyers, quiet chuckles. Epic fail meaning inevitable success? Yeah, prepping. Colleagues laughed, Hyder's eyes fixed on her. We'll see if Caldwell keeps protecting you after you screw up big time. Jessie sipped her coffee, smiled. Funny, Hyder, you seem obsessed with my career. Maybe focus on yours? Or scared of getting left behind? Laughter died at his table. Hyder glared, silent. Jessie smiled, walked away. Small battle won. Desk, afternoon spent crafting argument. Strong approach found, client defense solid, needed perfection. Workday end, nearly dark. Caldwell's office, knock, step in. Computer glow, Caldwell looked up, smiled. Ready? Jessie placed folder on desk. Yeah, client will like this. Caldwell picked up papers, smile growing as he read. Weaknesses pinpointed, strong argument. Jessie crossed her arms. Meeting? Caldwell checked his watch. Tomorrow morning. Prepared? She smirked. Always am. Next morning, office early, Jesse reviewed materials. Conference room. Caldwell already there. Client, Mr. Wallace, sharp-eyed businessman. Mr. Wallace, Jesse Evans, my assistant, presenting the analysis. Wallace looked at her surprised. Her? Jesse held back a smile, used to this. Me, Mr. Wallace. By meeting's end, you'll be convinced. He seemed intrigued, nodded. Jesse opened folder presentation began. Calmly explained contract weaknesses, supplier flaws, strategy for Wallace's company, strong position, no clause violations. Finished, Wallace silent, studied papers, then smile. Impressive. Got talent, young lady. Caldwell smiled. Told you. Jesse maintained professional cool, inside victory surge. Wallace stood, hand out. Convinced. Let's go with this. Jesse shook firmly. Great choice. Meeting ended, Caldwell waited until they were alone, turned to Jesse, satisfied smile. Enjoy surprising people, huh? She shrugged. Just doing my job. He watched her a moment, nodded. Keep it up, Evans. Jessie walked out, feeling on top of the world. Only the beginning, needed to prove herself daily. Exactly what she planned to do, McDonald's. Jessie left the meeting, mix of relief, exhilaration. Client convinced, Caldwell pleased. But office wasn't easier. Hyder, others who resented her, probably more annoyed now, walked to desk, slumped into chair, long sigh. Lena, desk beside hers, amused smile. Victorious look. Spill. Jessie grinned. Client underestimated me, walked away impressed. Lena chuckled. Becoming a habit. Jessie raised an eyebrow. Hope so. Feeling like the better I do, the more some people get twitchy. Lena paused, sighed. Not wrong. A lot of people think you don't belong. Good part? They're threatened because you're good. Jessie chuckled. One way to see it. Before she could continue, email pinged. Meeting request. Later that day. Team performance evaluation. Jessie frowned. Normal? Lena glanced at screen. Not really. Evaluations, one-on-one supervisors. Group meeting? Suspicious. Jessie knew instantly. Hyder, someone, setting her up. Caldwell appeared like sensing her unease. Meeting invite? Jessie nodded. Any idea what's up? Caldwell crossed his arms. Good guess. Make it look like hiring you was a mistake. Jessie took a breath. Think they'll succeed? Caldwell smiled. Nope. They still don't know who they're dealing with. Jessie smirked. Confidence boost. Thanks. Caldwell handed her a file. Before meeting, read this. Might interest you. Wrongful termination lawsuit. Employee fired unfairly. Company lawyer responsible for violation. Hyder Reynolds. Jessie laughed quietly. Giving me ammo? Caldwell raised an eyebrow. Providing information. What you do with it, up to you. Jessie knew exactly what to do. Conference room packed, Jessie walked in. Hyder front and center, senior attorneys beside him, backup. Caldwell entered behind her, corner seat, observing. Mr. Barnes, senior lawyer, cleared throat, looked around. Team performance, improve internal processes. Jessie knew, excuse to get to her. Hyder first to speak. Hiring assistants without credentials. Think we should discuss. Silence. Jessie raised eyebrow, looked at him. About me, Hyder? He smirked. If the shoe fits. Jessie chuckled. Interesting. Could say same about lawyers losing cases due to weak arguments. Hyder frowned. What's that supposed to mean? Jessie pulled out Caldwell's file, slid it across table. This case. Client lost because you failed to contest contract termination properly. Hyder picked up file, face reddening. Irrelevant. Jessie smiled. Oh, but it's not. Questioning my place, but you got a history of mistakes costing clients money. Barnes cleared throat, uncomfortable. Hyder, comment on case. Hyder swallowed hard. Minor error. Jessie scoffed. Minor? Client lost thousands. If it was me, loophole spotted before deal signed. Caldwell silent, amused glint in eyes. Barnes sighed. Conclude Miss Evans is valuable asset. Meeting adjourned. Jessie watched Hyder's face darken, forced to accept defeat. Everyone left. Caldwell approached. Played that well. Jessie smiled. You gave me the cards. He shrugged. You knew when to use them. Jessie glanced at Hyder storming out, door slamming. Don't think he'll give up. Caldwell grinned. Better for us. They try to break you, you get stronger. Jessie took a breath. Love a good challenge. New battle just starting. But she wasn't pizza girl anymore. Here to stay. Jesse felt something brewing. Hyder's humiliation in meeting intensified office tension. Some lawyers just waiting for her to slip up. Mistake. Excuse to take her down, but they thought she'd crumble? Wrong. Fought for everything, wouldn't back down now. Morning, office, Lena, worried look. Heard something weird. Jesse raised eyebrow, coffee in hand. Weird how? Lena glanced around, lowered voice. Hyder's planning something. Use next negotiation, big client, expose you. Jesse smirked. Of course. Plan? Put you on the spot in meeting, hope you mess up. Client sees. Jesse sipped coffee, unfazed. Surprise coming for him. Lena blinked, surprised. Calm. Jesse chuckled. Wants me to fail? I'll shine. Caldwell appeared, folder in hand. Evans, meeting in hour, lead contract part. Jesse smiled. Consider it done. Caldwell looked at her. Smile flickered. Knew I'd like having you here. Hour later, conference room, Jesse walked in. Caldwell already seated. Client, Mr. Allen, tech CEO, major supplier contract. Across table, supplier lawyers, Hyder, smug look. Jesse sat next to Caldwell, opened folder. Shall we begin? Callahan looked at Caldwell, then Jesse. She's leading? Caldwell nodded. Trust me, best person. Hyder smirked, waiting for Jesse to bomb. Firm's rising star. Let's see. Jesse ignored him, faced supplier lawyers. Contract reviewed, adjustments needed. Picked up doc, circled paragraph. This clause ambiguous, disputes likely. Leave it. Both parties interpret differently, future problems. Supplier lawyers exchanged glances. Suggestions? Senior lawyer asked. Jesse turned page, pointed to revised section. Wording adjusted. Contract scope changes, formally documented, signed by both parties. Prevents disputes, transparency. Callahan reviewed, nodded. Makes sense. Hyder leaned back. Supplier might want flexibility, changes without formality. Jesse composed. Not client's best interest. Too much flexibility, loopholes for unagreed changes. Caldwell crossed arms, satisfied. Exactly. Supplier lawyers murmured. Senior lawyer adjusted glasses. Agree to adjustment, penalty clause reduced 10%. Jesse controlled smile. Penalty reduction weakens client. Middle ground. Full penalty, longer grace period for adjustments, communicated in advance. Supplier lawyers reviewed, nodded. Fair. Callahan smiled. Like this approach. Let's move. Hyder's face darkened. Jesse looked at him, winked. Anything to add, Hyder? Frustrated sigh. Nothing. Caldwell smiled. Deal. Meeting ended. Hyder stormed out. No words. Caldwell turned to Jesse, arms crossed. Told you I'd like having you here. Jesse smiled. Told you I'd shine. Caldwell laughed. This war's just starting. Jesse gathered papers, walked out, knew she was bothering right people, motivated her more. Battle far from over, but if Hyder, others wanted game. Game on. And she played to win. Coca-Cola. Jesse left meeting, victory buzz. Hyder's furious face, proof plan backfired. But life lesson, Hyder types never quit after first fail. Something bigger coming, needed to be ready. Desk, Lena, worried look. Jesse, rumor, you should hear. Jesse crossed arms. Rumor saying new girl doesn't belong, or rumor saying let's ruin her? Lena sighed. Second, Hyder, lawyers, plan to trap you. New contract, sneak in mistake, you sign it without noticing. Jesse raised eyebrow. Think I'm that careless? Counting on your confidence. Hyder wants you to feel secure, not double-check tiny detail. Too late when you see it. Jesse quietly laughed. Want me to fall for my own arrogance? Lena nodded. Basically. Jesse calculated smile. Perfect. Know how to fight back. Lena blinked, surprised. Plan already? Not yet. Matter of time. Think they'll catch me off guard? Regret it. Lena half smiled. Fighting spirit. Love watching fools fall into traps. Jessie spent morning working, knew she needed to be one step ahead. Hyder wanted her to sign flawed doc, play along, wait for a moment to flip the script. Afternoon, Caldwell called her in. Hyder, group, planning something, right? Jessie dropped into chair, crossed legs. Know about it, waiting for their move. Caldwell smirked. Plan? Let them dangle bait. Think they caught me, I'll hang them with their rope. Caldwell chuckled. Should I worry? Jessie shrugged. Only if you're on wrong side of the story. He paused, Nodded. Do what you need to, but dust settles. Hyder accepts you're here to stay. Jesse stood. Small smirk. Always do. Next morning, office felt quiet. Everyone waiting for something. Jesse noticed, pretended not to. Coffee, desk, normal day. Lena appeared, envelope in hand. Hyder sent this. Jesse took envelope, opened it, pulled out papers, scanned them, second paragraph, trap sprung. Clause manipulated, sign as is, client unknowingly waives financial compensation rights. Change subtle, almost invisible to casual glance. Wanted her to sign, mistake exposed, she'd be blamed. Jesse sighed. Could be more creative. Lena widened eyes. Mistake that fast? Easy, pretend I didn't see it. See how far they go. Lena grinned. Game officially started. Has? Jesse grabbed pen, pretended review, scribbled note by altered clause. Obvious mistake. Clause 5. For contradicts Article 12.2. Please review before final signature. Folded paper, handed to Lena. Give Hyder this. Lena laughed. Love to see his face. Hidden camera. Let me know. Lena left to deliver doc. Jesse back to work. Less than 20 minutes, Hyder beside desk. Talk? Jesse looked up. Fake innocent smile. Something wrong, Hyder? He pressed lips together. Note on contract. Think you misunderstood. Jesse blinked, confused. Misunderstood? Mean? Hyder took breath, forcing patience. Clause you pointed out, not wrong. Jesse picked up papers, pretended confusion again. Oh, wow, you're right. Read too fast. Funny thing, almost signed without noticing. Distracted person, easily missed it. Imagine. Hyder crossed arms. Think I'm tricking you? Jesse smiled. You? Of course not. But look, think this clause could be reworded, avoid misunderstandings. What you think? He silent moment, picked up papers, walked away, no words. Lena showed up, trying not to laugh. Hyder walked out like he swallowed lemon. Jesse smiled. He'll think twice before trying that again. Lena sighed. Handling this better than expected. Honestly, enjoying watching it. Jesse picked up new contract. Started reviewing. Stick around. Plenty more to watch. She was right. Hyder failed this time. Definitely try again. Difference now? He knew Jesse wasn't pushover. Worthy opponent. He wanted to play? She'd play. And win. Jesse knew Hyder wouldn't quit easily. Meeting humiliation, failed contract trap, something new coming. Just didn't know what. Morning, office busy. Caldwell out at external meeting, peace and quiet. Or so she thought. Desk, new contract review, Lena, worried look. Won't believe what I just heard. Jesse sighed, pen down. Let me guess, Hyder. Yep. Telling everyone you messed up Callahan case. Jesse narrowed eyes. Meaning? Lena pulled chair, leaned in, whisper. Spreading word your contract clause left client vulnerable to legal dispute. Rival company could use it against Callahan, demand renegotiation. Jesse chuckled. Interesting. Real issue, he'd go straight to Caldwell, not spread rumors. Lena smiled. No, doesn't mean he won't try something serious. Force you to defend yourself publicly. Jesse crossed arms. Great. Surprise number 2 coming. Minutes later, email blast, all lawyers. Office, Callahan contract review. Emergency meeting, 3:00 p.m. Attendance required. For Jesse Evans. Lena's eyes widened. Wants to put you on the spot. Everyone watching. Jesse sipped coffee, calm as ever. Let him try. 3:00 p.m. Conference room packed. Expected. Caldwell back, calm seat, Hyder standing by Barnes, other lawyers eager for show. Jesse notepad, sat down, no nerves. Barnes cleared throat. Discuss concern from Mr. Hyder Reynolds, Callahan contract review. Caldwell neutral. Concern exactly. Hyder smiled smugly. Clause proposed by Evans, interpretative loophole, used against client, puts Callahan at risk. Jesse feigned surprise, picked up document. Terrible. Tell me, Hyder, loophole exactly? Hyder grabbed paper, pointed. Formal documentation for contract changes, rival refuses to put informal changes in writing, still makes them argue they weren't bound. Jesse held back smile. Right, could argue that. Hyder crossed arms, victorious. Admit mistake? Jesse calm smile. No, admit you didn't read entire contract. Room went silent. Jesse slid another doc across table. If you'd read section on contract amendments, clause requiring all changes to be formally documented, legally valid. Rival can't refuse to register changes without invalidating contract itself. Hyder's face froze. Caldwell finally spoke. Loophole he found doesn't exist. Jesse shrugged. Only in his head. Room buzzed, murmurs. Barnes grabbed docs, quick read, sighed. Nothing to discuss. Contract drafted correctly. Hyder clenched fists, stood. Doesn't mean carelessness wasn't there. Jesse smiled. You're right, you forgot to read whole document. Caldwell couldn't hold back laughter. Barnes slammed folder on table. Meeting adjourned. Hyder stormed out. Jesse calmly gathered papers. Caldwell walked over, smiling. Enjoy making them furious, don't you? Jesse blinked. Me? No way. Caldwell shook head. Keep this up. Nightmares about you. She laughed. Hope so. Meeting over, Jesse returned to desk, Lena beside her. Hyder totally humiliated, Lena whispered. But Jesse, not over. Jesse nodded. No. Losing game, try something riskier. Lena glanced around, expecting Hyder to appear. Careful, always. Hours later, Jesse got new email. Urgent case. Evans, review this contract by tomorrow morning. Trust your work. Nicholas. Opened attachment, started reading. Clauses, expression serious. Something wrong, read again, stomach twisted. Mistake, real one. Unnoticed, client cost millions. Grabbed pen, marking text, real work now. Stakes higher than ever. Jesse read, reread contract, countless times. Mistakes stared back, not easy to fix. Clause ambiguous, interpretation could mean huge losses for client. Deep breath, massaging temples. Not Hyder's trap, real, worse. Caldwell trusted her, couldn't screw up. Office emptied out, Caldwell appeared, desk, watching silently. Still here? Jesse didn't look up. Serious, Nicholas. He pulled a chair, sat beside her, picked up docs. Show me. Jesse slid contract, pointed to clause. Interpretation, client forced to pay massive settlements, not even at fault. Caldwell read, brow furrowed. Damn, worse than I thought. She nodded. Remove this part? He shook head. Can't. Client demanded clause. Protection against unexpected termination. Take it out, no deal. Jesse leaned back, thinking. Rewrite it. Keep protection, no loopholes for disputes. Caldwell studied her, subtle smile. Take this seriously. She rolled eyes. Isn't that the job? He chuckled. Yeah, but rare to see someone actually cares. Most just do bare minimum, avoid blame. Jesse held back smile. I'm not most people. He tilted head, watching her. I know. Way he said it, shiver down spine. Looked away, contract. Fix this before I regret working this late. Caldwell grinned, leaned over table. Let's do it. 2 hours later, Jesse, Caldwell, Paperwork Mountain. Notes, half-empty coffee cups, revised contract versions. Okay, change this part here, Jesse suggested, scribbling. Client keeps protection. Clause triggered only under specific conditions. Caldwell read revision, smiled. Works. Jesse sighed, slumped back. Finally. Caldwell laughed, leaned back beside her. You did well. She looked at him, exhaustion weighing her down. Thanks. But another bomb like this before 2 a.m. heads up, okay? He chuckled. I'll try. Silence. Office almost empty, desk lamp glow, quiet, comfortable. Jesse realized how close they were. Caldwell noticed too, gaze lingered, intense. Jesse cleared throat, stood quickly. Guess we can submit this in morning. Caldwell blinked, smiling. Yes, we can. She grabbed bag, ignoring strange feeling in air. Right then. See you tomorrow. Caldwell nodded. See you tomorrow, Evans. Jesse walked out, heart beating too fast. Strange, very strange. But part of her couldn't stop thinking about how Caldwell looked at her. Scared her more than any bad contract ever could. Next morning, Jesse office, Caldwell already in meeting room presenting contract. Slipped in quietly, sat beside him. Mr. Carter, client, carefully flipping pages. Reworked clause, better protection. Jesse nodded. Exactly. Company won't be vulnerable to misinterpretation. Keep security. Man studied doc, then smiled. Exactly what I needed. Caldwell crossed arms, satisfied. Move forward with signing. Client picked up pen, signed. Jesse, quiet sigh of relief. Problem solved. Meeting over, Caldwell pulled her aside. Save this contract, Evans. She smiled. Either that or client loses millions. He looked at her, expression like he wanted to say more. You really are different from anyone worked here. She raised eyebrow. Different good or bad way? He smiled. Very good. Jessie blinked, looked away. Glad to hear that. Caldwell held gaze moment longer, debating, then smiled, left room. Jessie stood alone, making sense of things. For first time since starting there, no argument against what she was feeling lately. Jessie couldn't stop thinking about Caldwell's gaze. Problem. Not uncomfortable, dangerous, not there for distractions, boss involvement. Prove worth, silence hider, doubters. Caldwell distraction, hard to ignore. Morning, office kitchen, coffee, Lena, knowing smile. You and Caldwell, what's up? Jessie choked on coffee. What? Lena laughed. Oh, come on. Saw how he looked at you in meeting yesterday. How fast you looked away. Jessie huffed, ignoring warmth creeping up face. Nothing going on? Lena raised eyebrow. Right. Just my imagination. Chemistry between you two. Jessie sipped coffee, ignoring Lena's theory. Day hectic, Jessie deep in major case, Caldwell appeared by desk. Come to my office? Looked up, nodded, walked in, Caldwell closed door, leaned against desk, arms crossed. Anonymous complaint. Jessie frowned. Complaint about what? Caldwell handed document. Jessie took it, read, name on it, anonymous report, unqualified, improperly hired, didn't meet standards. Humorless laugh. Seriously? Latest move? Caldwell watched closely. Know who did this? Jessie took breath. Hider. Has to be. Caldwell nodded. Think so too. Don't worry. Won't go anywhere. Jessie crossed arms. Sure? He smiled. Really think I'd let that happen? Held gaze moment. He'd protect her. Thank you, she said, guard down slightly. Caldwell stepped closer. Don't thank me. Brought you here. Saw potential. Nothing. No one changes that. Heartbeat quickened. Standing too close, cleared throat, looked away. Should get back to work. Caldwell held back smile. Yes, but first. Looked at him. Suspicious. First what? Picked up file from desk, handed it. Review this. Honest opinion. Jessie took papers, raised eyebrow. Already read it? Yes. Want to know what you think. Looked at Doc, back at him. Really trust my judgment that much? Caldwell shrugged. So far, flawless. Jessie gripped paper tighter. All right, review it, get back to you. Caldwell nodded. Before she turned away, Jessie. She turned back. Yes? He smiled. Take everything so seriously. Don't forget to breathe once in a while. Small laugh. I'll try. Left, not realizing, still holding breath. Afternoon, Jessie analyzed document. Important contract. Surprised Caldwell genuinely wanted opinion, not test, wanted her voice heard, meant more than she admitted. Finished, gathered notes, walked to office. Caldwell alone, reading report. Here it is, she said, handing papers. He took them, flipped through pages, scanning notes. Mistake here. Pointed. Jessie nodded. Subtle contradiction in penalty clause. Caldwell smiled. Well done. She crossed arms. Passed test? He looked up. Not test. Genuinely wanted input. Jessie silent moment. Thank you, Caldwell smiled. No, thank you. Realized he was looking at her again. Same way, heart beat too fast. Cleared throat, stepped back. If you need anything else, desk. Caldwell nodded. As soon as she left, smiled to himself. Jessie felt dangerous territory. For first time, unsure if wanted to step back. Jessie, more aware of Caldwell's presence. Something shifting, even if neither admitted it. Office, no distractions, Caldwell too big distraction. Morning, work focus, ignore gaze when he walked by, tension when alone. Hard to ignore when Caldwell made sure to be around. Evans, voice beside her. Jessie closed eyes beat, turned to him. What is it? Holding folder, coffee, like he knew she hadn't had one yet. Need help with case. Took coffee, no hesitation. Bribe? Caldwell smiled. Call it incentive. Jessie scoffed, grabbed folder, flipping through. Case? Caldwell pulled chair, sat beside her. Client wants to terminate contract, no penalty, supplier claims breach, need middle ground, no one gets hurt. Jessie skimmed Doc quickly. Not that complicated. Loophole here. Argue supplier delayed delivery, justify termination, no penalty. Caldwell smiled. Incredible talent for this. Jesse rolled eyes. Don't praise me yet. See if holds up in court. Caldwell watched her, evaluating something more than case. One of most determined people I've met. Jesse looked away. And you're annoyingly observant. He laughed. Lawyer, part of job. She sighed, grabbed pen. All right, let's do this. Even working, tension in air, harder to ignore. Night, Jesse stayed late, Caldwell too. Should go home, he said, leaning against door. Jesse sighed. So should you, small smirk. But I'm the boss. She laughed. Mean you ignore common sense? He stepped inside, sat across from her. Means I can work late, no questions asked. Jesse crossed arms. Except me. Caldwell studied her moment. Except you. Silence too intense. Glanced at papers on desk. Really need to finish this. Jessie. She froze, rarely called her first name. Caldwell struggled with words. Before he continued, phone rang. Picked it up, expression changed. Gotta take this. Jessie nodded quickly, relieved interruption. Part of her knew sooner or later conversation would happen, unsure if ready. Next day, office buzzing. Lena rushed to Jessie's desk, frantic. Won't believe this. Jessie exhausted. What now? Caldwell, business dinner tonight, important client. Guess who he invited? Jessie blinked. Who? Lena smiled. You. Stomach twisted. What? He said wants you there. Essential for negotiation. Jessie took breath. Not a date, just work. Lena laughed. Sure. Jessie ignored her, back to work. Heart beating too fast now. Dinner, or maybe just Caldwell. Jessie spent day ignoring dinner. Just work, she told herself. Lena's mischievous smile, not everyone saw it that way. Evening came, Jessie home, get ready. Simple black dress, elegant, neat hair, not trying too hard, not unprepared. Restaurant, Caldwell already there. Perfect suit, as always, more relaxed than office. Evans, he said, seeing her walk in. She crossed arms. Smith, he smiled, amused. Can't relax for even a second, can you? Jessie sighed, sat. Not working with you. Caldwell chuckled, leaned slightly. Means I'm doing good job. Before Jessie could reply, client arrived. Mr. Harrington, big businessman, major contract. Dinner formal, business, contracts. Jessie presented arguments, confident, every detail studied. Harrington impressed. Very sharp, Miss Evans, Jessie smiled. Thank you, try my best. Caldwell looked at her, pride in eyes. Dinner smooth. Client went to restroom, Caldwell watching her differently. What? She asked. Hesitated. You surprise me more every day. Jessie looked away. Not sure good or bad thing. Caldwell's small smile. Definitely good. Took breath, feeling conversation heading dangerous. Don't mix things up, Nicholas. He raised eyebrow. Mixing up? Jessie narrowed eyes. You know. Caldwell's silent moment, sighed. You always have answer, don't you? She smirked. It's my job. Dinner ended, contract sealed. Harrington left, satisfied. Jessie, Caldwell alone at table. Want me to drive you home? He asked. Jessie hesitated. No need, I can go alone. He smiled. I know you can. Doesn't mean I can't offer. Looked at him moment, sighed. All right. Drive home, silence heavy. Caldwell finally spoke. You feel it, don't you? Jessie knew exactly what he meant, pretended not to understand. Feel what? Glanced at her, eyes back to road. Whatever this is, between us. She took breath. Nicholas, don't tell me I'm imagining things. Jessie silent, because he wasn't. After a while, sighed. Got it. Wanted to say something, words wouldn't come. Reached her place, Jessie got out, no words. Before going inside, looked at Caldwell one last time, still sitting there watching, unreadable eyes. Jessie knew, no matter how much she avoided it, something changed forever. Next day, nothing same. Jessie woke up, weight on chest. Night before, fresh mind. Conversation with Caldwell replaying. You feel it, don't you? Yes, she did. Admitting it, point of no return. Didn't want to mix work, feelings. Ever since firm, had to prove herself daily. Hide her, everyone doubting her, showing position wasn't mistake. Caldwell involved. Even more complicated. Office, tried to act normal. Caldwell there too. Eyes met, clear, hadn't forgotten, walked over, quiet voice. Can we talk? Jessie hesitated. Busy right now. Then later, she sighed. Nicholas, he crossed arms. Keep pretending nothing's happening, but I won't. Chill down Jessie's spine. Never spoke like that. Always teasing remarks, smiles, comebacks. Now, serious. Before she answered, Lena rushed in. Jessie, problem. Silently thanked interruption. What is it? Hyder, Jessie high alert. What did he do now? Lena handed Doc. Filed formal complaint against you, board. Hiring irregular, no qualifications. Caldwell grabbed paper, skimmed it. Ridiculous. Jessie crossed arms. Really wants to take me down. Lena sighed. Problem is, meeting with Barnes, discuss it. Jessie frowned. When? Hour. Closed eyes, deep breath. Then let's settle this once and for all. Meeting with Barnes, Hyder's smug smile. Asking for Evans's hiring review. Barnes looked at Jessie. Say about this? Jessie crossed arms. Personal attack because I proved I'm better than him. Hyder laughed. Oh, sure. Nothing to do with questionable credentials. Caldwell stepped in. Issue is credentials. We provide Evans's records. Performance. Jessie slid folder across table. Here it is. Barnes opened docs, read. Jessie waited. Hyder waited. Caldwell waited. Barnes closed folder, looked at Hyder. Complaint unfounded. Miss Evans hired on merit, demonstrated more than enough competence for position. Nothing more to discuss. Jessie smiled. Hyder, furious. This is absurd. Barnes' cold stare. Absurd is wasting board's time with baseless complaint. Want to stay in this office? Focus on your own work. Hyder clenched jaw, no choice but to accept defeat. Caldwell looked at Jessie, proud smile. Told you no one take you down. Took breath. Thank you. Barnes stood. Meeting over. Jessie gathered docs, walked out, Caldwell beside her. Hallway, gently grabbed arm. Can we talk now? Jessie looked at him. Nicholas. He the small smile. Want to keep running, I can let it go. But asking one last time, she swallowed hard. Ask what? Stepped closer. Jessie didn't back away. You feel this as much as I do? Jessie silent. Moment. Saw everything in office. Every time Caldwell supported her, glances exchanged, heart beating faster. Keep denying it or finally accept it. Took deep breath, looked at him. Yes. Caldwell smiled. Finally. Jessie rolled eyes. You're impossible. He laughed. Before she could say anything else, cupped her face, kissed her. Everything around disappeared. No idea where this led for first time, willing to find out. Jessie never believed the fairy tales, fighting for everything, protecting herself. There, in Caldwell's arms, lips on hers, realized maybe found something never thought she would. Kissed her, intensity, heart pounding, tension breaking free. Pulled apart, Caldwell rested forehead against hers. Satisfied smile. Waited long time for this. Jessie, breathless, looked at him. Now that you have it? He held face gently. Now I want more. She smiled, lighter than ever. Guess we're on same page. Caldwell chuckled, kissed her again, no rush. Office could wait, world could wait. Just them. Months followed, relationship evolved naturally. Caldwell respected Jessie's pace, never pressured. Little by little, she allowed herself trust. Office found out, Lena exploded with joy. Knew it, knew this would happen. Office begging for power couple. Jessie rolled eyes, laughed. Hyder, furious, but after humiliation, realized no strength to fight them. Jessie, Caldwell, unbeatable team. First time, long time, Jessie truly happy. Caldwell had plan, wanted more, much more. Quiet weekend, Caldwell took Jessie special dinner. Particular occasion? She asked, suspiciously, walking into upscale restaurant. Just wanted to spoil you little. Mysterious smile. Jessie frowned. Never do anything without reason. He laughed. Blame lawyer instincts. Dinner, Caldwell calmer than usual, something in air. Waiter brought dessert, small envelope next to her plate. What's this? Jessie asked. Caldwell just smiled, hesitation. Jessie opened envelope, single sheet of paper inside. Legal document. Heart raced reading. Marriage certificate, their names on it. Looked at Caldwell, stunned. What? He stood, pulled small box from pocket, got down on one knee. Restaurant went silent. Jessie Evans, he began, eyes shining. Day you walked into elevator, argued with me, knew you were different, didn't know you'd completely change my life. Tears welling up. Taught me see world a new way, truly care. Realize nothing worth it if I can't share it with you. Open small box, stunning ring. Now, most cliche, sincere way possible, will you marry me? Jessie laughed, wiping eyes. Really used legal document to propose? Caldwell smiled. Thought it was fitting. Looked at him. Man challenged her, believed in her, partner in and out of office. Without hesitation, answered, yes. Caldwell laughed, slid ring on finger, kissed her. Restaurant erupted applause. Jessie knew, first time life, exactly where she was meant to be. Months later, wedding day. Ceremony, beautiful garden, white flowers, perfect blue sky. Jessie, stunning white dress, delicate bouquet, walking down aisle, eyes fixed on Caldwell, altar, loving smile. Lena, maid of honor, holding back tears. Never thought I'd see Jessie married, she whispered. Jessie laughed. Me neither. Reached altar, Caldwell took her hands gently. Officiant began ceremony. Jessie, Caldwell barely heard a word. Lost in each other. Vows time. Caldwell deep breath. Jessie, never imagined elevator argument lead me to you. Looking back, best thing ever happened. Made me want to be better, man. Today, everyone, promise. Keep challenging you, supporting you, loving you, rest of my life. Jessie held back tears, smiled, vows. Nicholas, most infuriating, charming person met. From start, made me question everything, challenged me, helped me grow. Now, can't imagine life without you. Today, everyone, promise, never argue with you elevator again. Guests laughed. Caldwell too. Also promise, always stand by your side, no matter what. Officiant smiled. Nicholas Caldwell, take Jessie Evans, wife? I do. Jessie Evans, take Nicholas Caldwell, husband? Looked at him, heart racing. I do. Now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss bride. Caldwell didn't wait, pulled Jessie into passionate kiss. Guests cheered. Jessie knew, found her place, home, love.